Manga-Waido.
My name is Yosuke Kirajima. It sounds similar to the name of a famous swimmer, but unfortunately, I'm not very good at swimming. I've been an otaku ever since I was young, and to tell you the truth, I wasn't bad at just swimming, but sports in general. My personality was relatively bright though, so I had friends, and since I wasn't that bad at academics, school was mostly enjoyable for me. However, I was about to face the biggest challenge of my academic career. Huh? I have to swim? I was chosen to be one of the swimmers in the school swimming competition. All the classes are making teams of the 2 fastest and 2 slowest swimmers. I'm one of the slow ones, right? Yep, the 2 fast swimmers are Okawa and Suzuki. Hey! Who's the last person? Keitao? He's my otaku friend, Naoki Katao. Naoki was good at track and field, but for some reason was bad at swimming. Ever since I dropped my Marina Chart figure into a river and almost frowned, I've hated water. Naoki's gonna drown if he doesn't use a swimming board. You're right. I'll let Keitao use a swimming board. We can't have anyone drowning after all. Say don't want to participate. Teacher, I don't want to do it. The graders decided to make teams of 4 with the 2 slowest and 2 fastest swimmers in each class to make it fair. Deal with it, Kitajima. But after that, one of the students asked the teacher, "Will you do something for us if we win?" as a joke. But then the teacher said he'd buy us ice cream. Now everyone was suddenly motivated. We went to the pool after classes that day to start practice.
Straighten your knees. They're bent.
Hey, this is impossible! You're looking up too much while you swim. Look a bit more down. Tomoe was one of my otaku friends, but apparently his mother used to be a swimming athlete and she trained when he was young. He was like her personal coach and taught us everything from start to finish, but... Bah! Tomoe Dono, goodbye! Why are you sinking while holding a swimming board? There's no way we're gonna win at this rate. I guess we should just give up, I thought to myself. When?
Oh, you guys are practicing too?
The prettiest girl in the class next to ours, Ishihara Naomi, appeared. You see, me and her used to go to the same middle school as well, but our relationship is just that. She was pretty, talented, and rich. Better than everyone else in almost every way, basically. I kind of had feelings for her. It was one-sided though, of course. Since we've never been in the same class since entering high school, we basically never talk. I lost my cool when she started talking to me. She's wearing a swimsuit! She's so pretty. But Ishihara didn't care about those feelings of mine and just looked down on me and said, "It's no use no matter how hard you try."
There's no way you otakus are going to beat me, the fastest swimmer in the swimming club. You guys are in our way, so go home.
What's your problem? We're doing our best here.
I saw you swim in high school, but you were slower than a kindergartner if I remember correct.
The girl surrounding her laughed.
There's no way someone who's never done any sports can beat someone like me who's trained since I was a child. Go home. We are going to use the pool.
What she said wasn't incorrect, but telling someone who's doing their best it's pointless from the start is going too far. I got mad and talked back. I can do it if I want to. I'm not gonna lose to you.
You're not going to lose? To me?
The girl surrounding her started laughing even harder. What's so funny?
My stomach hurts from laughing. Stop with your silly jokes.
I wasn't joking, I'm serious!
Is that so? All right, if you lose, you have to become my servant then. Are you sure you want to challenge me?
Fine, I accept your challenge. But if I win, you have to do what I say.
Fine, I'll do anything you want. There's no way I'd lose to you even if the sky suddenly fell.
Ishihara laughed while giving a high-pitched laugh. I regretted agreeing to her challenge for just a moment, but then I realized that this was my chance. I'm gonna win and make her go out with me. That's what just happened. Help me, you guys! Don't get us involved in your fights.
But it's good you're motivated.
You too, Naoki! Let's prove her wrong! I said to Naoki, who was hanging onto a swimming board. His reply was unique, to say the least. Hilarious! I'm a true otaku who only lives in the 2-dimensional world. I have no interest in 3-dimensional women. Huh? but the prettiest girl in our grade is saying that she'll do anything if we win. I gave both my body and soul to my lovely Rarita. There's nothing I want from a three-dimensional woman. Seriously? Although, winning for the sake of our class, for the sake of ice cream, isn't such a bad idea. I will cooperate with this challenge. Oh, anything's fine as long as you're motivated. That's how our intense practice for the swimming competition started. Our other classmates cheered us on for the sake of ice cream. There were even some that showed us useful videos of swimming tips. Tomoya picked an anime that involved swimming and motivated Naoki with it as well. I've been an otaku since I could remember and was terrible at sports, but… Nice job, Kirajima! You're getting faster!
Your form is getting better as well. Winning is definitely possible at this rate.
The swimming was actually really entertaining, and I enjoyed seeing my time improve every day. Naoki, on the other hand, though… I'm gonna drown! He's underwater as usual.
My, you guys are still doing practice? Oh, I thought you had given up already.
Don't underestimate us! We've gotten better since then. We're gonna beat you no matter what!
Yeah, you weak guys have fun amongst yourselves. Just don't bother us.
Ishihara kept insulting us, but I didn't pay attention to it and continued practicing it. We went to the city pool on weekends to practice and even sometimes went to the dojo Naoki goes to work out. And so, the day of the swimming competition finally came. There's no way I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna keep my lead and pass on to Naoki. Our team and Ishihara's team were head-to-head. Our strategy was to let Tomoya and Suzuki go first and get as big of a lead as possible. After that, I would do my best to keep our lead and pass it on to Naoki, our anchor. The aim was to create as big of a lead as possible at the start to demotivate the other teams. Just as planned! I managed to keep first place and pass it on to Naoki. Not only were my classmates surprised, but people from the other classes were surprised as well when they saw how fast I swam. The crowd was erupting. Being applauded feels so good. It's up to you now, Naoki! Ishihara was standing in the lane next to ours waiting for the third summer to arrive. She was grinding her teeth.
I can overtake Nikkei in an instant if only our third swimmer arrived.
Don't underestimate Naoki! You're no longer the team you saw before. Ishihara dived in, but Naoki is nowhere to be seen. Both her classmates and the teacher started talking amongst themselves about how Naoki wouldn't appear. Ishihara did her lap in a flash.
We won!
She touched the poolside with a smug face and cheered, but unluckily for her, we were the ones who won. First place is Kaito! Class A wins!
Huh?
Ishihara started looking around panically.
Kaito isn't even here. I was first place. Kya?
Naoki resurfaced from the water like a kappa, and Ishihara screamed. Yep, before Ishihara had reached the goal, Naoki had already reached it before her while underwater.
Were you underwater the whole time?
Yes, Tomoya Dono told me that if you're gonna sink no matter what, then why not just swim underwater? It looks like this style of swimming suited me. We were in despair at how Naoki couldn't help but always sinking during practice. But that's when Tomoya came up with the genius idea of just making him swim while underwater instead. Naoki could hold his breath for long periods of time due to his daily otage training. We found out that he could swim an entire lap without surfacing even once. Since then, Naoki's been practicing underwater swimming instead. Thanks to that, he was able to reach the goal without being overtaken by Ishihara.
What? I lost?
While Ishihara was lowering her head in despair, our class started chanting, "Ice cream! Ice cream!" After that,
I promised to do whatever you wanted. What is it you want from me?
Ishihara was an upright person, which is why she came to our class after the final period to fulfill her promise. At first I was gonna ask you to go out with me, but
What?
I realized that forcing someone to go out with you wouldn't be very fun for both sides. How the other person feels matters with things like this. At first I was fine with making Ishihara go out with me even if I was only forcing her, but I changed my mind after going through all the hard work to win the competition. Just like we got first place fair and square with our hard work, I want to make you go out with me fair and square as well. which is why it's fine if you don't do anything for me. I told her this with a smile. But then she started crying. Why are you crying?
Because I said horrible things to you. I thought that you would make me do something horrible as well.
Just what kind of person do you think I am?
A creepy otaku?
How rude!
Not anymore, though. Now I know you're actually pretty hardworking and impressive.
Oh, is that so? Ishihara blushed a little and she looked so cute. At first, I didn't want to participate in the swimming competition no matter what, but I found out that I could do it as long as I tried. Not only that, but Ishihara thinks better of me now apparently. So I'm glad I did it. Me and Ishihara were having that conversation when Tomoya and Naoki got back from taking out the trash. When I told them I didn't ask Ishihara for anything, Naoki said, "What a shame," which isn't what I expected. What? But you said you don't want anything from three-dimensional women.
Full. I observed the two-dimensional world through my three-dimensional eyes, and with those eyes, I thought this. Ishihara Dono, if you wear the right costume, you'd look exactly like Marina-chan's rival, Rupika-chan.
Oh, I thought that once too. I see. You're right. Sorry, can we actually ask you to do something for us, Ishihara?
What's with that look on your face? Ew, no! What are you going to make me do?
The next month.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
That day, we went to a cosplay event with Ishihara.
My eyes didn't deceive me, it seems. It's Rupika-chan in the flesh.
Ishihara-san is tall and has sharp features, so she looks just like Rupika-chan.
What is this? You guys aren't going to get away with this, all right?
Fumu, it's perfect.
Ugh, that's because I thought that if I was going to do it, I might as well do it right.
It means that you weren't entirely against the idea. I like that about you, Ishihara.
Shut up!
We started getting along after that and even started going to more cosplay events. I also realized I enjoyed swimming and started taking swimming lessons. Even an otaku needs endurance after all. I'm gonna keep working hard so that someday I can proudly ask Ichihara to be my girlfriend.